Obviously a close fight. How confident were you going into the decision before the scores were read?
I was pretty confident. I felt like I won the fight. I didn't win it the way I could have pushed a little harder, done a little more, but I felt like I won it.
Yeah, what do you think you could have done more?
I think I could have finished him. I rushed in some of the spots where I probably shouldn't have, but that just comes with learning and being more comfortable in the octagon. I wasn't as comfortable yet as I will be.
Yeah, and then,
Debut was a loss. I mean, talk about what that did. It was your first career loss ever, and how much you changed everything that you set out to do in this camp after that.
It pretty much changed everything. I really felt like I needed to change my surroundings and really focus more on. I took that fight and I didn't do everything that I could do. So I tried to make this my hardest and longest training camp I trained. I changed over from Detroit over here to Las Vegas, where the best fighters in the world train. So, it changed pretty much everything for me and really made me focus.
You've actually worked with Robert Drysdale. Did you get a chance to see him before your fight?
For sure, yeah. I saw his fight, and he came back and congratulated me. He's been a big influence in this camp. He's one of the best jiu-jitsu guys in the world, and he's really helped me change my game, and especially in the years to come, he'll be a big part of it.
Jesse's obviously a very versatile striker, mixing up his strikes throughout the fight, but did you think that the wrestling was going to be a major difference where the takedown you were able to find throughout the fight?
Yeah, I did, but he was tough. He was tough in some of those situations. I thought it was going to be a lot easier for me to get those takedowns, but I just felt like I rushed him. I didn't really set him up like I had trained to, and again, that just comes with being more comfortable inside the octagon.
There was a scorecard like having all 3 rounds for you. Did you think you won all 3 rounds?
I don't really know. Like I said, I was in it, so it's hard for me to say. When I go back and I watch, I'll let you know. But I felt confident. I felt like I won, and I didn't really get hit too much, which was great this time.
Do you feel any added pressure competing? You got like the prelim main event. You're the final fight on the preliminary card. We saw Uriah Faber fight there last night. Do you feel any added pressure to perform being in that spot?
No, not really. Not more than just being this my second fight in the UFC, and I felt like I'm the youngest guy in the division, so. It was really important for me to get the W. So if I was on the main event or the first fight of the night, it was going to be that pressure. So it didn't really affect, I don't think.
How much confidence does it give you being the youngest guy in the division and knowing you can win at this stage?
A lot of confidence. I felt like I can really grow and improve from here on. So it gives me, a little motivation to get out there and really show people what I'm made of. I've got a lot more years left, so it's just getting in there and getting it done.
When you talk about not feeling comfortable in there, some guys go in with a set plan. Other people go in there and say, I want to just feel it out and see how it goes. What was your dialogue in there? Were you thinking, oh my gosh, my plan isn't going right? Or, I just want to know what your inner dialogue is during the fight.
It was a mixture of both. He was good at stuffing some of the early takedowns, but it didn't really deter me from going to him again. It was a mixture of both. It was a mixture of trying to do what I trained to do and do what just comes natural. I felt like I tried to do a little more natural, but again, I rushed a couple of the situations, and I didn't really do everything that I set out to do. So.
Do you scold yourself in there when you do it wrong? Are you hard on yourself in there?
I do, yeah. I was, especially between rounds. I was like, I went back and I'm like, I could have done better right there, but I didn't let it. I tried not to let it interfere with my next round, and just kind of put it behind me and do it again.
We talk about you being very young. Is there anybody in the organization that you'd like to model your career after? Anybody that you see as somebody who's had a career path that you'd like to emulate?
Yeah, Anthony Pettis for sure. He's the champion of the division. He'll probably be the champ for a few more years. He lost his first fight in the UFC. He came back, won a tough decision, and then went on and smoked guys from there. So and became the champion. So if anybody, I would like to emulate him as far as how his career went. Not all these fights are tough. Everybody in the UFC is tough. So it's just about getting in there and getting it done. And the most important thing tonight was the win. I wanted to look impressive doing it, but the important thing for me was the win.
Have you seen Gilbert Melendez fight though? He's pretty good.
Oh no. Gil's good too. Yeah. But all set.
Congratulations.